Hello and welcome to the opening of the annual Citywide Art Show and the 4th Annual Youth in Arts Festival. I am Kate Blair, Art Resource Teacher Leader for the Dearborn Public Schools, and I'd like to thank everyone for supporting these young artists today. It is challenging for any art teacher to choose only 10 to 20 pieces to put on display, depending on the size of the school. Every student who has work here today will receive a certificate and a ribbon in recognition of their excellent work. This exhibit is not a contest. It is a representation of the wealth of talent and creativity here within the Dearborn Public Schools. Right now, be proud young artists, stand and be recognized. Thank you, artists. We've had a busy year in the art department, and I'd like to honor and thank my colleagues, the creative, the resourceful, the art teachers. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you, art teachers. This outstanding display of artworks shows the tremendous support from the Dearborn community, and it is no wonder that so many of our students go on in art-related careers. Events such as this cannot happen without the support of administrators, school board members, and parents. I'd like to thank parents especially for supporting your children and letting us share in the wonder of their growth. Would administrators, school board members, and parents please stand to be recognized? Thank you for your guidance. The Citywide Art Show, which was started by the art department over 50 years ago, is now a part of the Youth in Arts Festival, which includes a showcase for some of the great musical talent connected with the Dearborn Public Schools. This format is made possible with the support of the Dearborn Community Fund and the Dearborn Community Arts Council. I'd also like to mention that the Dearborn Education Foundation supports our efforts each year by granting us funding for the mat board, which the art teachers use to lovingly prepare each two-dimensional artwork. The Dearborn Parks and Recreation Department is also a supporter of our show, and along with the Dearborn Community Fund, also supports our sculpture initiative. This is the second year of the display to the east of the spiral staircase in the lobby, with the finest examples of poetry and found object sculpture from this venture, which included 5th graders from Snow, Howard, Miller, and Gear Park schools. I would like to thank all of them for their continued support. Zainab Bazoun, a student of Leslie Curtis at Fordson High School, is the designer of this year's postcard. We thank Zainab and her art teacher. Is Zainab here? I can't tell. Our last Pockets of Perception group, headed up by Fordson art teacher Mohammed Bazi and retired art teacher Wendy Sample, has finished their work on a ceramic tile mural in the new train station in West Dearborn. If you have not had a chance to see it, please take time to visit. The new pop group, has just now been formed. We wait with anticipation to see what these high school students from all over Dearborn come up with next. Sue Doman's students at Duval have once again hit it out of the park with their short film winning the Best of Award in statewide competition for the Michigan Student Film Festival. Their film will be shown in the Detroit Film Theater at the Detroit Institute of Arts on April 25th. Each year, we ask a person knowledgeable in the arts to choose several works to represent the schools in the annual Dearborn Artists Show. This year's juror is, once again, retired art teacher Bob Curtis. We are grateful to him for sharing his time and expertise. There are none better. The two-dimensional works he has chosen to represent the students of Dearborn will be matted and framed compliments of the Dearborn Community Arts Council and the Village Frame Shop and Gallery. They will then be on exhibit as part of the annual Dearborn Artists Show. At the end of the exhibit, the students receive their framed work. Three-dimensional jurors' choices receive a gift certificate from Blick and the DCAC. This year's jurors' choices are, and please stand as I call your names, in the kindergarten to second grade category, two-dimensional work by Rami Hassan, a first grader from Duval. Ms. Doman is his art teacher. The artwork is called The Year of the Sheep. In the three-dimensional category, Zahra Al-Sagir, a second grader from Howe. Ms. Blair is her art teacher. Boo Boo the Bird is the name of the artwork. In the third to fifth grade category, the two-dimensional juror's choice was Julian Espinal, a fifth grader, from Whitmore Bowles. Mr. Cares is his art teacher, and the name of the work is Birch Trees. Three-dimensional work is by Murshad Badger Abadian, a fifth grader from Miller. Ms. Saad is his art teacher. The name of the work is My Weird Mask. In the sixth to eighth grade category, the two-dimensional juror's choice is by Hussein Nasser, an eighth grader from Stout. Ms. Cardosa is his art teacher, and the work is an untitled drawing. The three-dimensional juror's choice in the sixth to eighth grade category is by Zainab Al-Garawi, an eighth grader from Laurie. Mr. Goki is her art teacher, and the name of the work is Skydiving Turtle. In the 9th and 10th grade category, the two-dimensional juror's choice is by Victoria Brayman, a 9th grader from Dearborn High School. Mrs. Domino is her art teacher. The name of the work is All Must Be Present. A great title. The three-dimensional work in that category is by Seima Al-Zaid, a 9th grader from Fordson. Ms. Curtis is her art teacher, and the name of the work is Camouflage. In the 11th and 12th grade category, the two-dimensional juror's choice is by Alexis Pareto, a 12th grader from Fordson. Ms. Patrick is her art teacher. The title of the work is Fox. It's a great photograph. The three-dimensional juror's choice from that category is by Hussein Saab, a 12th grader from the Michael Berry Center. Mr. Aquino is his art teacher, and Master Chief is the name of the work. In the special education category, the two-dimensional artwork is by Justin Gurau, MOSI 4th grader from Snow. Ms. Zecker is his art teacher, and the work's titled Messy Chalk. And the three-dimensional juror's choice from that group is by Joey Gren, a 7th grader at Bryant Middle School. Ms. Rayner is his art teacher, and it is a flag book. The art department wishes to congratulate Mr. Brian Whiston on being chosen to become our state's superintendent of education. We are grateful for all his contributions. The superintendent's award was his original idea, and we appreciate his support of the arts and our students' work. This year's superintendent's award goes to Emma Hartwig, a 10th grader from Dearborn High School. Ms. Kubitsky is her art teacher, and Waterfall Landscape is the name of the artwork. This artwork will be framed and will hang in Mr. Whiston's office for a year. Did Emma stand? Oh, okay, thanks. Thank you, Emma. Our high schools each feature an outstanding senior artist at this show. Be sure to check out their artist statements and note that 3 of them will be speaking and answering questions about their work at 5:30 today. This year's senior artists will please stand as I call their names. They are, from the Michael Berry Career Center, James Hatton, had been interested in computers and programming until exploring computer graphics, and now he's officially a student at the College for Creative Studies. From Dearborn High School, Hassan Darwish, who has worked in construction for many years, is entering the Marines after graduation and plans on completing an engineering degree and opening up his own minimalist furniture design business. From Edsel Ford High School, Nusaiba Aldeas will be featured in a short video in the gallery at the time of her talk. She is interested in pursuing an interior design career. From Fordson High School, Siham Sala has always been an artist, but like many artists, has trouble accepting her destiny. She is planning to attend Wayne State University. The visual arts offer a useful and powerful processing tool, helping students use both sides of their brains to develop cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills. Through the arts, children learn that problems can have more than one solution, questions can have more than one answer, and small differences can have large effects. Through a variety of media, children find ways to communicate, collaborate, innovate, and connect their experiences to other disciplines. To quote from Art and Fear by David Bayless and Ted Orland, answers are reassuring, but when you're onto something really useful, it will probably take the form of a question. Your job is to draw a line from your life to your art that is straight and clear. I'd like to point out that the word art in that last sentence is interchangeable with such words as passion or work, because art education gives us tools to find answers and ask new questions. As I close my remarks, I'd like to invite the Juror's Choice awardees, the senior artists, and the Superintendent's Award to come up on the stage for a photo opportunity. Thanks to you all. Please enjoy the show.